folks, here we are in what proves to be a huge challenge as local favorite superstar Steve Boz is out here. And this one's in the schedule. He's about to challenge the Thrillbilly Silas Mason, the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. And here he is, the NWA National Heavyweight Champion, the Thrillbilly Silas Mason, a mountain of a man here. Seriously, a very large and powerful man. And I gotta tell you, Steve Boz is no stranger to competition. He's been all over the country for years and years and years. He's been on TV. He's been everywhere there is to be. But all the experience in the world might not prepare you for a guy the size and power of Thrillbilly. The crowd very behind Steve Boz.
Alcoholics trying to spell booze all the time. What I have right here in my hand is something that every man wants. Something that every man wants to get their hands on. No, I ain't talking about a woman, you bunch of virgins. I'm talking about the NWA National Heavyweight Championship of the world! And just like a woman, it's something none of y'all ever gonna have, baby. Hold on to this, umpire.
Hey, your mom doesn't count!
You see, I went over Corbin's head. He wanted me to put the title on the line here in Chicago.
The crowd, not a fan of Thrillbilly.
So I called my close personal friend, Lori Lightfoot. And she's out having to defend this championship, this sacred championship in a trash town like Chicago. Real with crime, real with poverty. Hell, I'm pretty sure you Hoosiers are still in Indiana.
So basically the Thrillbilly's saying he's not going to defend the title here.
You're getting the biggest opportunity in your life, and that's stepping in the ring with the greatest professional athlete of all time and the biggest man who ever lived. But you ain't getting your hands on that, boy.
And that's that. He's saying it's a big enough opportunity just to wrestle him. He is not going to put the title on the line. Boz seems cool with it. We're underway here. Thrillbilly slaps on a headlock. Boz, the consummate professional, knows how to get out of it, but cannot stop the freight train-like impact of a man the size of Thrillbilly. And I'll say it 1,000 times over. There is a distinct height and weight difference between these two competitors. And look at Steve Boz. He's not small potatoes there. That's a well-built man. I mean, he's given up at least 6 inches and probably almost 80 pounds minimum. Headlock of his own now. And like I said, this is the fun thing about NWA Chicago. We're looking at local people like Steve Boz. He's a well-known local wrestler. And at this point, he's more popular in this room than the NWA National Champion, the Thrillbilly Silas Mason. And that's something you don't see every day. And again, that's the size difference playing into it. He might need more of running room and a bigger head start. Thrillbilly gonna go ahead and let him try it again. Swing and a miss. Boz, quick to get up though, does land the drop kick. And this could be a thing. Athleticism could play a factor. I do keep saying the Thrillbilly is a much bigger, stronger man, but Boz perhaps quicker, more agile, and overall athletic. And that might be a factor in how he gets the W here tonight.
Pulled my hair, didn't he?
I don't know about this. He's saying he got his hair pulled. I don't think so. But again, credit where credit's due. Thrillbilly is a champion, and sometimes mind games like that matter. As they lock up again, there's a waist lock countered into an arm wringer. Control of the left arm now. Taking Boz down on his back. A real feeling out process by these two. And just Thrillbilly muscling him right down with ease again. BOZ is the chant here as they chant for Boz. Boz using restraint here not to take the easy way out. Oh, never mind, throws a punch here. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, as they say. Reversal by Thrillbilly. Goes for a back body leapfrog instead. And now some kicks coming in by Boz. Good sequence there, ending with a jumping back roundhouse and a leg lariat. And out of the ring goes Thrillbilly, but not down on his back. And it's outside the ring. You're not going to get the win like that. Boz firing up the crowd now. Is he going to dive? No, he's going to go to the outside. And Thrillbilly trying to too busy arguing with a fan there. Nice little shot to the chest by Boz. And a nice little shot to the mouth by Boz. And there's barely enough room as these guys fight it out by ringside. Look at this. I'm not joking. This place is wall-to-wall sold out here. And it's easy to see that the fans are way too close to the action. And Boz just got a little way too close to the ring post. Referee administering a count here. Boz not in a good position. Oh. Ouch. And when a guy chops you like that, not only does it hurt, not only does it knock the wind out of you, it demoralizes you. That's the kind of thing where your spirit gets tested. And I'll tell you, if you're not made of the right stuff, that'll end the match quick. Crowd firmly behind Boz, willing him if they can. And Boz fighting back. He's answering. Boz keeping very composed right there as he lands some punches. Thrillbilly catching him off the ropes and dropping him on his neck across the top rope. And then a huge big boot. He might as well go for the pin right there. Crowd is very unhappy. Cover. And Thrillbilly had him right there. I don't think he kicked out. I think Thrillbilly let off him. Yeah, he's telling me he wants to toy. He's biting his forehead. This guy does not care about the rules. He does not care about what the crowd thinks. He's here to hurt somebody, and today it's Steve Boz. Thrillbilly now throws him into the corner, follows it up, but catches a boot and a reversal there by Boz, who's on the second rope. High cross body caught by the Thrillbilly. And look at him, he's holding him like a rag doll. And a vicious backbreaker right there. More punishment, and Thrillbilly proud of himself as he fixes his hair for the camera. Boz in a lot of trouble here. Thrillbilly with a modified camel clutch. Crowd trying to will him. Thrillbilly annoyed about it, almost taunting the crowd as he jams down on the back, and now he's putting him right back in that camel clutch. as he gets set to lock it in, giving the Southern Six. Oh, he's a cheap eye poke there. Referee sees it, counting it. I think he should be breaking the hold, not counting it. Doesn't matter as Thrillbilly breaks it himself and tries to break the back of Steve Boz. And here we go, right back to that camel clutch. And again, for his, for his lack of regard to the rules here, what you can say is Thrillbilly, I was just gonna say intelligently working the back, and now it's backfired as Steve Boz has some tricks of his own up his sleeve. Thrillbilly stunned, still pursuing, misses, catches the corner, forearm by Boz. Another big back elbow. Thrillbilly with the reversal sends Boz into the corner. Another boot here. But the thing is, you can see the gas in Boz's tank is low as he gets ready for a tornado DDT. Probably not. And he gets him. That's what I get for predicting. Don't ask me to predict an early spring or winter either. I'm definitely not a groundhog as Boz lands a jumping Famouser-like maneuver cover here. Kick out on about 1.5. And that tells me one thing. Thrillbilly far from finished here. Boz, although he has a very veteran pace, needs to keep up the attack. Setting up for something here. Super kick caught. Thrillbilly with a kick of his own. Uh-oh. And a huge power bomb. Oh. Check your neck. I'm shocked that that is not the finish of the match, as you could fit a piece of paper under the shoulder as Boz lifted it up on about 2 3/4. Crowd really alive now for Steve Boz. I don't think that's gonna make Thrillbilly too pleased. And that's the thing though. Guys, when there he is, Thrillbilly signaling for the finish, and when somebody's been around as long as Boz has, they have a remarkable neck. It's almost like they're made of rubber. As you see right there, they don't quit. And a super kick countered with a huge clothesline. I think I just saw Steve Boz's nose land in the 3rd row. Both men down though. Crowd still firmly behind Steve Boz. And this has been a war since the beginning. Steve Boz has been the underdog since the bell rang, and it's not getting any easier for him. Thrillbilly getting up to his feet first. Boz trying to follow it up. Thrillbilly giving more signals. I feel like he's an air traffic controller in there. Here we go, a huge clothesline, swing and a miss. Boz with a springboard high cross body. 1, 2, oh my, 2 3/4. That's the athleticism I was talking about earlier on. It almost paid off right there. The mistake I think he's making right now is he's taking too much time. It doesn't matter what you're setting up for. You gotta capitalize. That's the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. You gotta kick it up a gear. You gotta go and get that title, whether it's on the line or not. This is your chance, Boz. Hooking him up now for a cutter, pushes it out, counter. And that's the thrill ride, and it's a long one, and it's a long way down, and it's a 1, 2, and a 3. And that's the end of it. Here's your winner, still the National Heavyweight Champion, still the Thrillbilly, Silas Mason. And it was a good try by Steve Boz. Probably the only mistake he did was he stayed at a very veteran pace the whole time. And sometimes you gotta kick it up a notch when it's your moment to capitalize. Failed to do so, but a good match nonetheless.